Hey guys, what's poppin'? So a couple of years ago, Nike gave me the opportunity to color up a shoe. The shoe that I decided to do was this shoe, the Nike Air Max 1. Actually, this is the Lunar one because it has the lunar as part of the air. Anyway, Nike approached me about a month ago and asked me if I wanted to do another shoe. Of course, I said yes, but I had to find somebody that I thought would be worthy of the shoe, and this time it's going to be my mom.
My name is Jacques Slade.
My mom works out a lot. She works out a ton. She is a cancer survivor, and as part of her recovery, she works out a lot. She eats really well, but now I'm actually inspiring her to run. See, she works out, but she doesn't run. She does like weights and she does aerobics, but she doesn't do any actual running. And we've been talking back and forth, and she's decided that she's going to run a half marathon. As part of that journey, I want to get her a special shoe to run that half marathon in, and that's going to be this shoe that I designed. Now, I know my mom. I figure I know my mom pretty well, but my sister knows her a certain way, my brother knows her a certain way, my aunt, my cousin. I feel like they all know my mom in different ways, and I kind of want to get their perspectives on the shoe design because we've all been a part of my mom's journey. Let's go catch up with them, see their thoughts, then we'll come back, design the shoe, and eventually we'll present it to my mom when she gets ready to run her first 5K. All right, let's go talk to some family.
My name is Toy. My name is Dominique.
My name is JR.
Betty Collins.
Melvin Slade.
When I think about my mom working out so much, I think she's crazy.
The gym is her favorite thing.
Veronica works out like a maniac.
Wonder Woman, the strongest woman in the world.
You know, I think about your mom and cancer. I think about how she stands in it and her victory.
I think of she's a fighter.
She was a survivor. She is a survivor.
I think Veronica's commitment to working out is an outward expression of her inner fight. I think the strength and the commitment that it takes to work out and be as dedicated as she is speaks to her strength and her courage and her bravery.
The color that describes your mom is...
It would be gold, because gold shines, gold is bright, gold is lasting, and it's strong. Silver, how it looks when it reflects off the sun and how bright it is.
What words of encouragement would I give her if she was going to give up? I can't even think about that because she would never give up.
I think that when your mom works out, it's absolutely wonderful because when she comes home to me, she looks beautiful.
What would you say to her when she's crossing the finish line after running a half marathon?
You did it, girl. I know you could. I know you would. And I wish I was there with you. But I'm here at the finish line. I'm not running with you, so you run a good race. Congratulations. I knew you could do it.
Mom, I am so proud of you. I knew you could do it. Congratulations. Go ahead and get ready for the next one because you know Jacques is going to have you run another one.
I've talked to my aunt, I talked to my dad, talked to my brother, talked to my sister, and I talked to my cousin. They all had like their own individual ideas as whether that's her character, the way she works out, the things that she's overcome. So all of that stuff is going to help inform my design and I think make my design better. I'm going to get on Nike ID, which is actually called Nike by You now, and it's pretty simple to make your own design. Just go straight to customize, and then at the bottom of the customize screen, they have the different categories, and the category my mom is doing is running, so I'm going to pick one of the running shoes, and the shoe that I'm going to pick is the Pegasus 35. I'm just going to start with like the simple blank canvas and just go with my design from there. You start with all white, you can change the base. Then if you go to the swoosh and the flywire, this is where things get really interesting. The swoosh and the flywire are actually tied together as far as their colors go to kind of see how that works with the upper of your shoe. So I think I like that with the flywire. Then let's go to the swoosh placement. Now this is the classic placement. This is what basically every Pegasus that you've seen for I don't know how many years they've had the Nike swoosh there on the side, but now Nike is doing the big large swoosh at the toe, kind of like the soccer boots. Personally, I think I'm going to keep it classic though. Let me see what the small looks like. Okay, the small is good too. So again, it kind of depends on your style and what you're who you're designing for and what they would like. I think my mom would be okay with the classic design. So now we'll go to the laces. I think I'm actually going to stick with white because I like the way these look though. I think the white for this color, I think I'll just stick with white just to see what the options are, and let's keep going around. And then let's go with the midsole treatment. The speckles could add a little depth to it and give it a little bit of character. So if you want white and blue, white university red, or black and wolf gray, then let's go with the tongue logo ID. So this is where you can add like your own inspirational saying. So they have a bunch of different options here. The run emojis, they have like, there is no finish line. There's a footprint of a shoe. Finally, we have the heel ID. Now this is where you can customize the shoe to make it very specific to either the person that you're giving it to or make it personal to you. Okay, so I just showed you guys the options. What I'm gonna do now is mess around with it a little bit more and get to the final design that I want from my mom. I like that green at first, but now I wanna kind of change that up a little bit. So I'm gonna mess around here a little more. Okay, I think this is it. So now I just need to order it and wait a couple weeks, and then the shoes will be here and we'll do the unboxing with my mom. All right, I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. All right, the shoes are finally here. As you see, they come in the new white Nike by You box. Let's take a quick peek, see what they look like. Oh, yes, she is going to love these. I'm so excited, she's going to love these. All right, let's go call my mom. So my mom is downstairs right now, and she's gonna come up here in just a second and we're gonna do an unboxing. She thinks that she's coming because she works out all of the time and that she's gonna give feedback on the shoe and be in a video with me giving that sort of feedback. She doesn't know that the shoe is for her or anything like that. So let's go do the unboxing. Mom, yeah, come on up. Yo, hey guys, it's poppin', Jacques Slade here. Back with another unboxing, and today I actually have a very, very special guest. Very special. This is my mom. So as you guys know, Nike has been doing these shoes for women, and they're really pushing women to be more athletic and to be out there more. And so I thought, who better than to get my mom, who works out a lot, to get her here to do the unboxing with me, so she can actually take a look at the shoe. She can give her thoughts from a athletic woman's perspective and really help inform you, so if you can tell your moms or your wives or your sisters or your friends or whatever from the perspective of a woman that works out, not from just a really cool guy that unboxes shoes. So with that being said, let's get into it. And before we get into it, I actually have a bit of a confession. So these aren't really for women that work out. Oh. These shoes are actually for you. So Nike reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to design a shoe, and I had to pick someone that was inspirational in my life. Oh. And so obviously I chose you and your journey, I think it can inspire people. And I know we're gonna run together, and so Nike let me pick a running shoe to make for you. And as part of that process, I actually interviewed Aunt Betty, Toy, Fathead, Dad, and JR, and they helped design this shoe for you.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
So it's part of the Nike by You program, which allows you to design shoes for people in your life. And so since we're gonna run our half marathon together, I decided to design this shoe for you. It's the Pegasus 35. And I put it in red because obviously I know how much you love the color red. Right. And then the gold is because of all that you've accomplished and of all that you do. You shine, you work hard, and you make the most of every situation, and you try your best to make sure that you live your best life. And working out is part of that, living healthy and all of that. Right. So that's why we have the gold swoosh here. Nice. And then we have the gold flywire as well.
Are those my initials?
Yes, and then your initials there on the back, so it says VS there for Veronica Slade. And then we gave the gum outsole, which is just like an old school sort of feel. So it looks really nice there in the back.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, so these are specifically running shoes made for you when you run for your thing. And then for the second pair, second pair, it's the same. It's the red with the gold here and then the red here. But then I put GF on them for God first, because I know how much obviously you love God and how much God means to you. And so this is the whole process. I designed them all online with input, like I said, from Dad, Aunt Betty, Fathead, JR, and Ronisha, and we put them all together. And at the final detail was we put there is no finish line, because you don't let things get you down. You don't let cancer beat you. You don't let anything else in your life beat you. You continue to win, and you continue to accomplish more and more and more. And so it was really important to me to be able to do something like that, because I wanted someone inspirational. And they're obviously inspirational to me, and I really wanted to make sure that that you like them and that they meant something to you. So,
yes, they do.
So these are yours.
I love them.
And hold on, stay right there. They actually made me a pair as well. So I have my own. I have my own version of the shoe. It says God first, and then it has VS there from Jacques Slade. And so when we run our marathon or half marathon together, half marathon, not full marathon, half marathon together, we will run in the same pair of shoes. With that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you want to make your own Nike by You shoes, I'll put a link in the description for you guys to do that. Thank you, Mom, for joining me.
Thank you for allowing me to be here, and thank you so much for the shoes. Thank you, Nike.
Of course. All right, so let's go train for this half marathon. All right, guys, we'll see you all later. Peace. Yo, so obviously I want to start off just giving a big thank you to the folks over at Nike for allowing me to participate in this program. Nike ID is known now as Nike by You, and allows you to create your own Nikes, basically, as the title says. I got a little choked up in the video, but just want to give a big shout out to my mom. Mom, thank you for coming. Thank you for being a big inspiration for me. Thank you for allowing me to include you in a project like this. And for you folks out there, if you want to do something like this as well, you have the opportunity to as well. There's a link down in the description that'll take you to the new Nike by You site and allow you to create your own design. As you can see, they have that new white box. The Nike ID used to come in the black box, and now they come in that white box that says Nike by You. Looks really nice. Actually has your name and a picture of your shoe by there, which actually I think looks really cool. So if you're out there and you want to do a design, go ahead and do it. Don't wait. It's an opportunity to inspire someone. I know we all get inspired by people, but I think it's really cool that through this program, we can inspire others to do things and help them along their journeys. If you know someone that's going to be a teacher, or that's in school studying really hard, or that's trying to run a half marathon like my mom, or whatever it is, they're trying to accomplish some kind of goal, I think shoes, obviously being a sneakerhead, is a good way to encourage them and to help tell that story, and it lets them know that you're thinking about them even when they think they're struggling and doing those things all on their own. As always, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, favorite, subscribe if you like what you see here, and if you really love the video, why don't you go ahead and subscribe. Again, thank you, Mom. I love you, and I hope you enjoy your shoes, and I can't wait to run this half marathon with you. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.